thought of that genius idea. I forgot what it was. Let me talk. What? Man, like I said before I was starting this video, I had it way better. Like I was like, boy, I'm like first half that's PvE, next half PvP. But I'm all over the place. I'm back to talking about PvP. I just go on the. Well, we gonna talk about the whole game. Let's talk about Ninja Road. I think Ninja Road was all right. I feel like it wasn't nothing wrong with it. Maybe they could have gave you like more pearls or acquisition stones or something. But other than that, I feel like it was all right. Oh no, hang on. This what I would have liked for Ninja Road. Well, this feature was more to help the new players up. Cause it's like, dude, when you first start blazing, you really can't do nothing. Now I know this for most, but you can't do nothing like at all. In most games, some games, that's that. But in blazing, you really couldn't do nothing. Like you couldn't like cause this with most games, you can really only do the story mode first. But I feel like blazing is the worst out of all of them. Like you could. Oh, man, I'm just repeating. Like, can you in other games? I feel like you can't in other games. Like you can do. I think you can only do story mode, but you. Alright, well, not cause. Alright, this is what I would do. But then I would have had it so, right? You got the first, it had 10 maps. The first, but I would have an easy mode where they had 5 maps. That's what I would have did. And you get rewards for both of them because I'm greedy and I want more stuff. Give me more acquisition stones. I think that's all I would have did. Maybe, well, not because at first I heard word has it on the streets that at first it was 20 maps. And then they switched it to 10. So this is what I would dude, could you imagine playing 20 maps? Because I didn't play when it was 20 maps. I wasn't playing Blaze when it was 20 maps. But could you imagine playing 20 maps? And the characters was alright back then. I'm glad I joined this. Alright, so since they had the 20, I'll do 20, 10, and 5 maps. So you one got 20. That's S. I can't remember. I think was it SS or just S? I'm gonna say so. You got SS20, S 10. Was it A rank? A rank is 5. That's and maybe the 20 maps. I'm gonna need at least 100 of them things, and then S rank. I'm gonna say you get 50. And then for A rank, you get 25. Now, let's talk about them big acquisition stuff. How many you get? Alright, cause this is me. And I get to make up the rules and stuff. I'm gonna say 22 acquisition stones. A rank 1. And A rank, well, did I miss S rank 1? SS 20 and A rank shards. How many shards though? How many shards would be decent? Maybe they give you, well, nah, because that technically would be, if they gave you 5, you can get some from the shop. So, no. Maybe they give you 3 shards. Alright, that's how I do Ninja Road. What is it? Let's talk about Boss Rush. Boss Rush, what? I think it was alright. It's just the rewards for Boss Rush wasn't really nothing. Like, they didn't give you nothing. Like, I don't even think they gave, like, it was like 1 pearl. Alright, let's talk about how many pearls I gave for Boss Rush. I think 100 too. Nah. 100 kind of a lot. I'm kind of just throwing away pearls. Just giving y'all pearls. We all about the money. Alright, maybe 50. You get 50 pearls when you complete. But how was Boss Rush even set up? Was it SS and S rank? Yeah, it was. Alright, maybe you can get 100 for the hardest difficulty. And like 50, 25 like that. And you get a couple acquisition stones. Same as Ninja Road like that. Alright, now let's talk about acquisition stones. Because acquisition stones was pretty hard to get. It was like, how many would you get in a month? I think it was like, because you had Ninja Road, that, and then from the shop from Ninja Road, that's 2. And then you got, what is it, PvP? That's 1. So like, you get 3? 3? Is 3 alright? Is 3 a decent number? Well, I just want to give us more because I'm a player. But would 6 to be too much? I think 6 would be alright. Nah, that's kind of a lot for every month to get. Well, nah, because that means you can max out a character every month. Which, you know what? I would give 6 a month because I feel like that's decent. Because you can max out a character every month. And it was nothing like seeing the YouTubers watch and seeing how many acquisitions they have. And they're like, man, how you got 42 acquisition stones? Nigga, I got like 2 of them. That was cool though. You go watch the YouTube videos on Blazing. They have characters max out. Like they'll be like, I'm working on another crit Hashirama. Matter of fact, this is my 3rd one. I'm working on a 4th one already. I got like 3 of its abilities. It was nothing like shit. They're like, wait, you got 4 of them maxed out? I got 1, and he not even close to being maxed. I got 2 dupes into him. That was schools in that. It was like, dang, niggas like, what is they doing? And they still have like 42 acquisition stones left over. But I do think 6 is an alright number. Man, I really hope this is recording because I think this is good. I think this is... Now, personally, probably should have tested it out more before I did it. I think it's going to be too loud because I'm talking way too loud right now. I think I need to calm it down like it's some ASMR or something. Alright. Yeah, I think 6 is a good amount for because what else is there to talk about? Because this video 20 minutes. I feel like I can get to 30 now. 25 at the most. I did PvP. Did PvP. PvE. Oh, now let's talk about limit breaks. I think for limit breaks, they should have actually updated the units. That would have been something cool. I'm like, so, because instead, for limit breaks, what, they would get damage up, attack, health, and speed up. And that was it. I would have gave them more. I would have changed their abilities, maybe changed their jutsus, what they do, stuff like that. So it'd be cool. You get to see old characters and now they back. Because for 7 stars, they did add a new ability for certain ones. Well, not for all of them. Well, not for Kakashi and Madara, they did. Well, should you do it for 7 stars as well? Or not if you already gonna do the... Well, because all the 7 stars, like the old 6-star units that went to 7 stars, they had all had limit breaks. So yeah. Well, they will get... You get your limit break, then your 7 star. Yeah. I'd have made them better. What else? You know, I might do some videos where they do talks in there. I think I can do it. I'm pretty... Because I can do that. What else? Look, I talked about limit breaks. What else? I didn't know. Wasn't this supposed to be the downfall video? What else? Let's talk about story mode. But this part gonna be pretty quick. Because it wasn't nothing on story mode. Like, dang. I wonder what was the reason why they never added anything to story mode. Well, not because I know 1 year I heard they added guiding to it. I don't know if they like added guiding and then more story mode to it. I don't know if it was like that because I wasn't playing then. But because story mode, that's how you get out your beginning pearls. It was 5 of them. I'm gonna talk about pearls next, but I think they gave. I added more story mode. That's it, pretty much it. Not pearls. Let's talk about big pearls. Things you need to summon. Let's talk about them. Let me sit down. I'm pretty sure they gave you a decent amount of pearls though. Like, cause what would you get? It was like 400 a month. I feel like that's decent, but because I'm greedy and I'll be considered a player, I want 600 of them things. Big. Oh, you know what, dude? Let's talk about other modes. That's what I was talking about off camera. That's what I forgot to talk about. Other modes. Let's talk about that. I think Phantom Castle. I feel like that was alright. Well, I wouldn't really, cause they fixed it at the end. Cause you remember, cause when you had to wait a whole hour to play, to them things will fill back up. So I think Phantom Castle was alright. Ninja PvP. Well, that PvP was PvP. You know how PvP was. That was okay. What else? Then that was other. What was they called? What they called? They What was they called? What was they called? When you had the units and they'll beat them, you had to beat them. whatever that what's it called, Super Impact. I think that's what it was. Man, I really hope this was recording, cause if it's not, cause this was good, I probably quit after this if it's not recording. Just you won't see my next video until another 8 months, cause that was the last time I posted something. Also, Super Impacts. What's they decent? I feel like they was decent. The only thing I wouldn't have gave them was like 100% resistance and stuff. I think that's the only thing decent. I would have, but was it only 3 things we got? Dude, I'm surprised Blazing. Yeah, Blazing. That's what's Naruto Blazing. I'm surprised Naruto Blazing lasted as long as it did. Like, dude, hey, you had Phantom Castle, PvP, like Impacts, and that was the 3 things. I know. Then you go play other games. Dude, they got like 32 game modes you can do. Like this Final Fantasy game I'm playing. Dude, it's so much stuff to do. It's like, my goodness, it's too much stuff to do. Like, why they giving me so much stuff I can do? I don't like this shit. I'm used to having 3 things to do. That's it. You got like 16 of them. I don't like this at all. They are giving me too much stuff to do in this game. But I'm like, dude, how did look? It was 4. I don't know how it lasted 4. When you look at, they got 3 things that you can do. Just three things. It's like, I don't know how this game lasted. Well, I feel like it's because you got YouTubers, or not, because other games. Well, not the Final Fantasy game I'm playing on mobile. Cause I looked it up. I was like, man, they got any YouTubers. Cause that's the reason why cause they had YouTubers, and you could see how to play the game. Cause if, like, dude, in this Final Fantasy mobile game right here. Let me see. Hang on. Oh my goodness. Hang on. Yeah. Cause this Final. Hang on. I'm still not on the beginning part. Cause this Final Fantasy game I'm playing right now, it ain't that many YouTubers on it. Like it's like a good couple, but Blazing, I feel like Blazing had a good bit, and even like Blazing had a good bit of YouTubers. I feel like, but this game right here ain't got none. And I can't even see, cause I watch the YouTubers to see who's good on the game. I like how I switch talking about Blazing, talking about this game, this Final Fantasy game, but. But what I don't even remember what the first point was talking. But we don't keep on talking about this game now that I'm playing, cause it's pretty good. Oh, I was talking about how I ain't got no game moves, but cause on this game, dude, I really do like how I'm about to talk about this game now. I ain't got no YouTubers on it. But this game ain't got no YouTubers on it. Look, cause I don't know who's good, but you know what? That's kind of the good things about games like this. When you don't know who's good, and then like you show someone your account, and they be like oh this, and you be like, hang on, let me get to the units. And hang on, that's not it. And you get to the units, and you show like, bro, I got these characters, but I have no idea if they're good or not. Like, nah, they could be good. I don't know. They be like, whoa, bro, you got this dude. You know how hard it is to get this dude. It's like, well, I just summoned. I'm pretty sure I got him. I didn't even do. I just did a single. This is my daily single. I don't know if this dude's good or not. He looked cool. I guess that dude be cool doing that though. Like, I mean, this dude, he's so good. I have wasted I spent $50 and still didn't get dude. That's cool. That is cool doing that. Look, when you first start got your game, like, I don't know who's good, and they just got a banner out like I must just summon on this one, and you get like the best character like first. Cause that's what I did when I just started playing Blazing. I'm pretty sure I got Madara. It was the Sage of 6 Path Madara. I got him first Modi. I said Modi. I got him first Modi. I got him first Moti. I didn't get Kaguya. Who is better? I feel like Madara is better. I got that Madara first. First Modi. Didn't even know. Dude, I said it again like that. I didn't even know if he was good. So I banner. I summoned and I got dude first. But no, but the weird part about that is, dude, I didn't get another dupe for Madara until like Blazing was shutting down. I got another dupe for him. I got one dupe into him. And then you see like other the YouTubers, and they are like, they working on their seventh copy of them. Like, dang, I got one copy of them, and no dupe since a year ago when I pulled them from when I first started playing. All right, what else? What else is there to talk about? Um, is that it? I talked about. Well, I do think I just make another video for it. This video already 30 minutes. I probably have to cut it up, put in 15. What else? I do think there's it, dude. It was all not so good about it. Nah, but that artwork was heat, though. That's the one thing I miss about Blazing, is that artwork. Cause I'm like, man, the game alright, but they do know how to do them some artwork. I tell you that much. Like, I still think it probably got the best artwork in all Naruto mobile games. Cause even people on YouTube, sometimes they'll have the thumbnails. The thumbnails will be Blazing artwork. I'm like, man, that artwork from Blazing, they put it in this thumbnail. But now the second best artwork gotta be Tribes, though. I feel like they artworks do be good. What they call the ultimates? I don't think that's what their Tribe special's terrible though. Like that anniversary Tribes for the Naruto and Sasuke, dude, it's so generic. Like, this is basic. I'm like, they could have did anything. I know it's part one, Naruto and Sasuke. I think they probably should have did something better because I'm like, this is probably supposed to be a trap banner. Well, nah, cause I really summoned for the ults, you know what the ults and artwork. Like, if the ultimate look good and they do some good stuff and the artwork good too, but this a terrible artwork. Tribe special. It is cause I'm waiting. I'm probably gonna summon on Tribes. I'm not talking about Blazing no more. For Tribes, I just cut this up in the Tribes now, and I guess for Tribes, I'm probably gonna summon. Cause so far I'm kind of just saving them up, cause just saving up. Well, not cause I can't really get into Tribes, just because cause with Blazing, you knew you was getting a character guaranteed every time. Well, cause Blazing was a fake gotcha game. It wasn't a real one. Like, you knew you was gonna get the character at the end of the day. But the real games, like the 7 Deadly Sins and like Tribes. What's the other Naruto game called? Naruto X Vote. Naruto is like, them games. Them are real gotcha games. Cause you gonna spend, well, whatever they summon stuff, you gonna now, cause they got different amounts. But you gonna spend all of your whatever the summon stuff you need. You gonna spend all that and don't even get the character. But Blazing, you know it. You know, like, man, I'm at least getting one dupe at that. But that's why I can't get into it, cause Blazing done spoiled me. Like, nah, I ain't got time to grind up whatever stuff you need to summon, and then waste all that and don't get nothing. Like, nothing at all. Like, it's like summoning on 7-star banner for Blazing. It's like, man, you gonna get all that and get nothing. I know, cause the first 7-star banner, I got him on my last bit of pearls. But for the what's it called? But for the I probably should have been playing this game or something. But for the what was it? What's it called? For the anniversary, that 7-star banner, dude, I had how many I had? I had to have at least 1,000. I wasted all 1,000 of them pearls. Well, nah, cause I was smart and I waited though. I waited. I was big brain and waited till we saw what the PvP units was gonna be first. Cause let me talk about this. Cause this pretty. Well, I was being smart with that, but yeah, cause I was like, dude, if the PvP unit isn't as good as the 7 stars, I'm not summoning on the PvP unit. But Madara, well, Well, not because you didn't need moderate, because I didn't have them for one of them. And dude, when you talking about I did terrible, it would be loss, 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 win, lose, 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 lose. Win. It was terrible. But I was like, man, I feel like. Well, at first, because we couldn't use him. Yeah, I was like, I feel like he good. But I think this just, and I thought just because they was fast, I'm like, well, I feel like I'm like moderate, he good, but so I summoned on the 7-star. When I tell you, I didn't get nothing. Like if they wasn't guaranteed, and I just had to deal with wasting 1,000 pearls and not getting nothing, cause the banners trash. You don't get nothing but normal banner units in them things. It's like, dude, I couldn't imagine doing that. It's like, man, but don't worry about it. I did get moderate in the end. Had to pull out that wallet, bought me some pearls, got them at the end. Well, nah, wait a minute, wait. Hang on. I lied right there. I didn't waste all my pearls on the what was it called? On the 7-star banner. I just remembered. I think when I got finished with the 7-star banner, I had like 100 pearls. Well, how many do you need to was it guaranteed? I think it was 750. So I probably had like 900 pearls. Wasted 750, didn't get nothing, so I had to go in the shop, buy them. And I had 100 pearls. Well, I still had to buy some pearls to get moderate. So, but I got them in the end though. But the bad part about it, I couldn't even use them. Had no acquisition stones. I put them on the Sasuke. You know how mad I was? Like, I should have put him in this moderate. He's way better. And I couldn't even use him. And that's why I was like, man, it's like, I couldn't imagine being a new player and trying to compete. Cause I had every other good, but just cause didn't have moderate, dude, I would lose. I was like, dude, I couldn't imagine starting off Blade. I'm gonna have to play other games PvP to see, like this game's PvP to see how hard it is. Well, not cause they have in this Final Fantasy game that I'm playing on mobile, they do have an arena mode. But I feel like it's not that hard. Like I just started. Well, I haven't played it like that though, but I just started, and I feel like I'm not terrible. Cause it's like, cause it's like ranks, and you can see how the difficulty is, I guess, of the people you fight. But I feel like, I'm not that bad. Like I'll beat them sometimes, but sometimes I just get one-shotted. But other than that, like, I don't feel like it's that hard. Once I figure out who's good and who's trash, I was like, I'll probably do pretty decent in these game modes. But until that day, until someone posts a video, I did see I had to go to Google, look up who's good, and I got one of the characters who they say is good. But all right, what else? What is else there's to talk about? I think that's it, to be honest. Cause I done blazing. Maybe the shop stuff. Let's talk about the shop. It's just the realistically, this is just to get the video long. We're gonna talk about the shop because I want to get the 40 minutes. That would be cool. I could space this out in 2020. I feel like nothing was wrong with the shop. Dang, just like that's it. Like dang, that was like 1 second. Added no more time. The shop. I don't think it was. I feel like the shop was decent. Maybe something that or not, cause you could get characters from it. Oh, you know what? Summon thing I would have liked to have, like for the friendship summons thing, like the things you need to that. I think it would be cool. I would have changed it. This is what I would did too. I would have had it so man, it's a shame. I'm doing all this work just for just me to watch it. That it's just like I feel like this is good too. And it's like dang, the only views is gonna be me. Just like yep, let me sign in this account. Go like that video. See, you're liking your own videos, man. You just hating. I got 2 likes and you got none. Personally, that's because that negativity you sending my way is disgusting. All right, so shop. This is what I did for Blazing Shop. I already had it so you get like 5 characters. You put 5 characters in the shop. Like 5 exclusive characters Maybe you do something like that. You add more characters over, but 5 exclusive characters you can only get from the friendship. I say shop from the friendship summon thing. That's what I'd have did. Maybe you put their percentage to 1, no rate up. They just stay 1. They just in that banner. Like you could get them, and then cause I'm smart, I'm really thinking about it. See, this really helping the players. Cause for them, how good would you? Well, cause eventually they will become. Well, nah, cause what we gonna do? We gonna add more characters over time. Cause like if you didn't, if it's just that 5, eventually them 5 gonna be terrible. But the reason why we doing this, right? Cause they exclusive. They not gonna drop in no other banner. They just staying in this one. Cause I'm really thinking about the players. Cause what you could do, you can like how people do. They sell accounts, man. That's gonna add value. I know, dude. You know what was surprising? Blazing. Cause when I first started, I was selling stuff. You know, selling your account. Dude, I did not know I'm like, man, you could really make a living off. I don't think you could. Well, it depends on what you do, how you do it. Cause like like I have another account, and like, I probably could have. But dude, them prices be like $400. Like, dang, dude, I didn't. Cause I just started. I never knew about. Like, dude, you will hear people talk about like, yeah, you just sell accounts. Like, man, how much that be? Like, yeah, you sell account like for $20, man, them $20. Like, god dang, they be selling like for $300. Oh my goodness, I know. Yeah, but I did look up. I looked at accounts for when Blazing was shutting down just to see if people should. Man, you know how mad I am. Like, man, I could have sold my account. I could have got like a quick 100 on it. Just delete all the characters before they get them. Oh, characters deleted. You gave me $400 for no reason. I know. Just get hit with a lawsuit. Get sued for false. I wonder if you could get sued for false advertisement for that. Cause I technically did advertise to them characters from my account, but they wasn't. Well, they was on the account. I just deleted them. I just deleted my off account. I don't think you could, cause someone definitely would have sued for it. I don't get why you would do it though, but hey, that's you. You all day. Man, dude, I really hope they save that y'all can hear me talking. Cause if I just been sitting here, dude, could you imagine? My neighbors probably think I'm on drugs, cause they know I'm the only person. Let me see if they even out there. Let me see if they over there. If they car still there. Cause dude, they probably think I'm so crazy. Like, man, this dude has been talking to himself for 40. Dude, it's been 40 minutes. Oh, they home too. Like, dude, this dude's been talking to himself for at least 40 minutes. Man, this dude's on drugs. I knew, and they white people. I'm gonna get the police cop them. Said I don't know what he's doing. I think he's planning on robbing us or something. Cause he's been talking to himself for 40 minutes. At least he's definitely on drugs. I do not feel safe at all. All right. I hope it be recording. And I would start the video. I'm at 40. Dude, this might reach an hour. This might be my first hour-long video. Cause, well, for me, it's about to hit 43 seconds. There you go, 43. But I don't think I got an extra like 20 more minutes of stuff to talk. I just talk about nothing for no. What I should do is be like the bad reactors. Just don't say nothing for 20 minutes. Now I'm thinking that's how you get it. Just watching them like, man, this dude hasn't said nothing. I just hit a occasional laugh just for no reason. Just like I paused the video and don't even say nothing. Like, man, this dude has paused the video. Had me think he was about to say, nah, dude just said nothing. He just paused the video for no reason. I just leave. And don't even edit it out. Just leave for no reason. And I just never come back. Do you can be like, what Snoop Dogg did. Just leave, but I leave the video going for 7 hours. Now my phone would go dead before then. My phone would die. before I could do that. What time is it? What time is it right now? It's 3:50. Oh man, I gotta end it. Hey, y'all get y'all can get a couple more minutes because I gotta finish this for everybody get here and people just start screaming for no reason, just being loud like it's not nighttime. Well, it's not nighttime right now, but yeah. Let me see if I can talk about blazing. I can't talk about nothing. Man, dude, this video is really like when I was preparing to record this video, I was like, dude, there is no way I get this video to 10 minutes. Like, dude, I was like, man, what I got for PvP? Like, what? That's gonna take a couple seconds. I already know this. The only thing the problems with PvP is I don't think they ever should have gave units 100% of anything. I don't think they should have had 100% chance to hit something or 100% resistance. Like, that was it. Like, what? The banisters. Well, no, okay. Well, let's talk about some good stuff then. I can get the 50. Dude, you know, I'm gonna really try to get the 60 minutes. Dude, I'm like, y'all probably gonna get a thing where I just don't talk at all. Like, it's just gonna be 5 minutes of just silence. Now maybe I make a 5-minute intro or something because I ain't got no intro yet. And this intro is 5 minutes long for no reason. Let's talk about the good stuff. It ain't much. Not guaranteed characters. That's pretty good. Cause you gonna play like an actual proper gacha game. Them characters. Well, not 7 Deadly Sins does have some guaranteed. Tribes does as well though. It'll get what? Yeah. It's guaranteed. I'm gonna talk about Tribes in a minute. Hang on. So Blazing, they got guaranteed banners. Guaranteed. You know you getting the character. They have rates. The rates in Blazing, outstanding. Cause dude, you go and play like dude. I think what are Tribes rate? I knew they're not good. Isn't like 3% chance to get dude? That is 0.3. Now Blazing, they got better. It was 0.33. That's probably the best percentage. Now I'm not good at decimals, so I could be completely wrong. But I'm pretty sure 0.3 when Blazing was at 0.3, it still was the best percentage out of any gacha game. But now that it's at 1, well, not because this Final Fantasy game. I know that's the reason why I'm actually playing this Final Fantasy game that's on the mobile. And the reason why I'm not saying the actual name of it, because I don't know, it's like, I know you got a whole acronym, like FFAWXP17. It's like, well, let me see what that is. It's FFEXVIUS. That's the name of the mobile. I'll put the name of the game in the description. Yes, that's what I'll do. Genius. So it's like, man, this dude has I know they probably think I'm talking about the consoles. Like, wait, you can submarine all this? But yeah, that game. Because the first thing I did was like, let me look at these percentages. Well, now I think I joined good. Because, well, let me talk. Hang on. First thing I did, let me look at these percentages. Because they think I'm about to waste my time getting all these pearls to get nothing. I was like, oh, that percentage is pretty good. I saw 1% on there. That's all I needed. And it was 5 stars. I was like, oh, that's pretty good. I'm like, what? That's not that bad. For 1%. I need to drink some water. Oh, that percentage is pretty. That's why. But Tribes. Oh no, I think I already talked about Tribes. How bad their percents are. I'm like, man, you look at Tribes percentages. Horrendous. And man, dude, this is taking a long time. I just want to get to 60. Cause that's I've been talking to myself for a whole hour. My neighbor's really gonna think I'm weird. Like, man, this dude, I think he's doing drugs. I think he's taking narcotics over there. I'm pretty sure he is talking to himself for an hour. And when I start doing this constantly, they gonna really think I'm crazy then. So he only does it on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Hey, just talk to that. I saw, Everybody's gone. Why? Dude, this dude's weird. See, that's what's gonna happen. See, I'm gonna get swatted while I'm recording this video. I don't know gonna upload it, but I'm definitely gonna get swatted. Like, they gonna call the whole SWAT team on me. Like, dude, this dude on Mondays. I think first I said Wednesdays and Thursdays. On Mondays and Thursdays, dude, this dude talks to himself for like hours. Cause I'm gonna start recording multiple videos in a day. This is the first one because I was like, man, I was like, man, you know what? I'm gonna record this video just because I want to talk about blazing. But when I start doing actual videos, I'm like, man, this is kind of long. The only reason, because I would have been stopped it, but I'm like, man, I'm already pretty close to on that hour mark. I might as well, because at this point, I just got to do another 10 more minutes. I don't know what I'm going to talk about for them extra 10 more minutes, but I'll do it. Talk about for 10 more. That's another game. Well, you know what? Let's talk about this Final Fantasy FFEXVIUS. Let's talk about the Final. It's so far I like it. The only problems I got with it is I have no idea who's good. Man, I really hope this is recording. I just been, cause I mean this is 50 minutes. Like, you know what I could have been doing if I really should have tested this out before I start. Man, I hope the audio is good too. Could you imagine? It's just trash. Like, dude, I don't know what you recorded this with, but that's just terrible. I know that, man. But this the only the only problem. Do I like? Well, this is just gonna be called a podcast at this point because I'm all over the place. But yeah, had to get a couple 3 seconds or nothing. They thought I was playing. Like, man, I'm gonna be quiet for 5 minutes. In a minute, watch. I mean, that was just a short tease of it. Just silence, just for 3 seconds. Man, you know what? I'm gonna have nice piano music in the background. That's what I'm gonna do. Some good piano music in the background. I said piano. I meant to say elevator music. I said, man, you know what? I'm messing with this elevator music. Now the Final Fantasy game I'm playing. Well, nah, cause it does have YouTubers playing, but they don't play it like that. Like, they'll post one video a week. It's like, man, that ain't nice. Let me see what else I can talk about blazing. This is supposed to be a blazing episode. I like how this was. I might chop it up into parts. What else? I think everything. Cause the good stuff, the banners, they was cool. Well, it's definitely way more bad than good though. Cause PvP. When PvP wasn't bad. It was just bad for new players. It's like, dude, you would never probably be able to play. Cause when I joined PvP like at a good time. Like, you could still use Shikamaru. What was all the characters you could still use when I was playing? Like, I could use that what was that Sage mode? That Samurai Naruto. He was still considered good when I started playing PvP. Cause at first I just wasn't playing it. I'm gonna leave that alone. Just because I don't mess with PvP like that in games. But I started playing like in November time. What was 2019? It was 2019 or 18. I'm gonna say 19. Like, you could still use characters. That was stupid. Don't question that. You could like, it still wasn't impossible. Like, you could. Well, nah. I started joining. I started playing. Like in the November cause hang on, I know what I'm trying to say. I started playing Naruto Blazing when they first started. Well, not when they first started, but the 5 Kage League units. It was probably like the 5th character. That's when I first started playing. But like, dude, you should see my first. I put a picture of it if I can find one. If I could find. Well, of my first team, but it was not good. And I was doing decent, but now, like, if you was to start playing like right after moderate drop and you was a new person, dude, you wouldn't be able to do nothing. Like, my first, I'm gonna talk about 5 Kage League units too. Alright, but I'm gonna just say my first 5 Kage League unit was first. It was not. But let's talk. The Hinata, my first one. Yep. But let's talk about 5 Kage League units. I feel like they wasn't that good, personally, cause even during the what, like the end game, who was all the 5? I don't even think it was ones. Who was it? I couldn't think. Well, you had B and Mike Guy. I think those were the only 2 good ones. Cause I'm like Minato, he was good. Let me think. Cause I wasn't playing this, so I was like, but I heard Minato was good. I think Sage, no, I'm pretty sure he was good. I know Sasuke Kakashi, pretty sure they was trash. I know Sakura. I think Sakura was all right. They keep on telling me. I still don't think she good, but they keep on saying Kage was good. I'm like, I don't see her percent's way too low. It's like 55. Now if they boosted up to 70, I could see it. Who else? Let me think. Who else was Jubito, the anniversary one? Who we had 5 guys. He wasn't that. Would it? Or not? I think if Jubito, if he would have dropped like in the early days when they first started doing 5 Kage League, he probably would have been decent. Just because you could switch units. You could switch the units, the type. Well, I doubt it'd been cool if they would have had units that changed them. Cause the only units that you could use in PvP that actually changed their types was Jubito, and I'm pretty sure the kimono Madara, but when they had the Madara, it's like, yeah, he's not doing nothing. It's like if it would have dropped back in the day, he could have been decent just because the switch units. He could switch units, and then maybe you have like if he switched them to heart, next you could have like a body unit, and that would do decent damage. I think that would have been cool. Well, nah, you know what? That probably would Blazing would have ended up going to if it didn't end, cause everyone has 100% resistance, so it's basically gonna do damage. So the newer units, they probably would have had it so that you get like Jubito probably in the end game probably would have been a god tier unit. Now the reason I'm saying this cause I know he had good. He was 75 resistance. How all characters should be 75 resistance. Like, cause he could change it. Well, I think what they would have did is right. They would have added a unit that could cause eventually Blazing was gonna just come down to who does more damage. Cause everybody has resistance 100% to everything. So it's like, well, that doesn't matter. I got 100% resistance to it. So it would have been now who does the most damage, and to do the most damage, what you get a character who can switch their type, and then you get the person who's strong gets that type, and you would win. That's what it would have went down to. I hope y'all got what I'm thinking about. Like I said, y'all, like it's not just me. Like I'm not just talking to myself, but the peoples who are in my head, they got what I'm talking about. Like, yeah, we got it. We know what you're talking about. You're talking about that, or they do more damage because now you change their type, so now you do more damage to them and you win. Genius. Should I talk about how would I? Would not, because I don't even think, because it said in the video, I think, I kind of just glanced at it. Well, it made 300,000. I don't know if that was considered good for them, or if it was just, I don't know what they was used to making, but for me, I'm like, well, 300,000, they gotta be like that. I don't think you would, cause I'm pretty sure that was like, okay, I don't know if it's like, it was doing, I assume it was doing way better than that. And it was like, man, let's just leave, for we just start losing money. Cause let's talk about panel missions. I feel like panel missions is good. All right, so they got 2 things that's good in Blazing: panel missions and the summoners. I feel like them things was good. And what else? Panel missions. Dude, you know how long this video is gonna take to process? Dude, look, my one was at a minute, an hour, and I'm gonna stop. I might get the 1 on 10. Man, we might go for 2 hours. Like, man, this I hit 2 hours. Dude, they ain't gonna know what I'm talking about. Like, cause I'm gonna chop this video up in like 20 minutes or maybe like 30 or something. Man, hour, you not even, nigga, you not even close to an hour. But said just know the original video is an hour. I've been talking to myself an hour. Yeah, how you like me now? It's like, nah, bro, I wasn't talking to myself for 30 minutes. It's been a whole hour just sitting down. From 2 to 3, I have been talking to myself about Naruto, blazing, and gacha games. What else? Panel missions are cool. Man, dude, I really hope this has saved my audio. Cause if it has not, dude, cause I'm like, I don't know. Cause it's like, dude, cause I did test it out. But that was like that was like 8 months ago. When the last time I posted a video, it was like, dude, I really hope they can hear me. Cause if they can't hear me, and I just been talking to myself for like I could have been doing smart stuff like doing my schoolwork. You know how many missing assignments I got to do? It's like 15 of them. It's like I ain't done none of them. Saying I'm gonna do them off work when I get off work today. I could have been being a good student, finishing all my work, but I've decided to record this video, talk about some Naruto blazing for an hour. Oh. I lost my whole train, just everything lost after that. Well, let me get, cause I'm probably about to end this video, cause I made it to my hour mark, like I said I was gonna do. Still don't know how I did it. Just lots of, dude. I bet, dude, if someone actually like watches this video, which I don't know, cause it's the first videos. It's like you get no views, and like, but when I get that first 1 subscriber who not me, it's like, man, should I really like, man, you watched it a whole hour? You watched me talk to myself for an hour? Like, for real? You ain't skip around, did you? Like, nah, I watched it a whole hour. You talking to yourself about Naruto Blaze. That's gonna be cool. When you get that, like, man, so that one person, they messed with me. That was a whole hour. And you know the audio trash. Like, man, it's like, man, first, I couldn't hear nothing. That is gonna be cool. When you get that first person who watch it, and like, cause and they watch the whole thing. You look at the watch time, like, man, you watched a good bit of that. I know that audio horrendous, but that is gonna be cool. Can't wait for that. And it's not just me. I just make like 32 different accounts. Like, yep, do you see them 36 subscribers? All me, baby. Yes, I said yes, sir. Oh, hang on. All right, well, guys, I'm probably about to in this video. I'm gonna tell everybody, go hit the subscribe button. Give me someone, please subscribe, please. I just want 1 subscriber, please. That would be cool, a cool thing to have, just so everybody believes in me. Like, what you talking about? I got 1 subscriber I got 1 person in this world that mess with me. Like, he like, man, this dude, he makes the good content. He sits and talks to himself. Oh, and I am gonna do this again. I'm not gonna go missing for another 8 months. Let me. Oh, well, who is that then? Oh yeah. I said I'm not gonna go missing for another 8 months. I'm probably gonna keep this up. So far we looking at Mondays and Thursdays. I might sneak a quick one in. Mondays and Thursdays. That's what we saying right now. Don't get your hopes up. But I'm thinking Monday.